Carnarvon Motel, Horizon Power, and Independent Fuel Solutions. Your starters and drivers for heat number 1, the 2017-2018 Speedway Sedans WA State Street Stock title. Car number 72 from Carnarvon, Russell Gunn, will start from pole position. On his outside, the local, and car number 77 will be Barry Mason. Row number 2, car number 37, another local, one of 2 drivers in the field this weekend to have contested a WA Street Stock title here in Carnarvon. That's Kane Munro. On the outside of Kane Munro, on the outside of the second row, be car number 23 of Steve Griffiths. Row number 3, the 2 Ferris brothers starting alongside each other on the third row. Car number 32 from position 5 will be Ben Ferris. Jamie Tilkelston, I should say, on the inside of the third row. Jamie Tilkelston on the inside of the third row. Jeremy Ferris from position number 6. Ben Ferris will come from 7. Rowan Drysdale and car number 11 from Derby will start from position number 8. From position number 9, the best presented car, the WA Street Stock title, car number 25 of Peter Hutchins. From P10, the current WA number 3 from Collie, that's Ethan Geneve. And from the 6th and final row, car number 6 of Hayden Norman and engine change overnight for one of the pre-title favourites. And car number 199, his real name's Phil Like It, but we just call him Floppy. It's car 199 from Collie. Phil Like It, 12 starters, 10 laps of journey. This is heat number 1 of the 2017-2018 Speedway Sedans WA Street Stock State title here at the wonderful Carnarvon Speedway in the Gascoyne region of WA. Lisa Adams is getting excited. I'm getting excited. 12 qualifying heats to come on night number 1. 45 drivers will start the weekend. And a big thanks to the Carnarvon Speedway Club for putting on a fantastic event up till now. We had practice in the cold cutter last night. All that stuff's out of the way. It's go time. This year's WA Street Stock title. Reverse direction for heat number 1. 12 starters, 10 laps of journey. And they're going to get a start next time around. The flashing yellow light. Our officials from Speedway Sedans WA. We've got stewards all around this racetrack. The scrutiny is in the inquiry bar in the infield. We're all set to go. The Carnarvon Motor Group Auto Pro Pace Ute heads to the infield. 12 starters for heat number 1. The Speedway Sedans WA Street Stock title. The final state title for this season here in Western Australia. The 32nd running is set to go green on the exit of turn number 4. The 32nd running of the WA Street Stock title is all go. And a pretty even start between Russell Gunn and Barry Mason on the front row. Barry Mason goes super deep into pits corner for the first time as we got a couple of cars around further back in the field. Jamie Tilgerson in car number 19 is facing the wrong way, and Jeremy Ferris in car 57 has had nowhere to go. Just a bit of a minor touch between the two of them, and the yellow lights will come on. We'll pick them up with a complete restart here in the opening heat race of 12 for night number 1. Russell Gunn and Barry Mason in front row. Barry Mason and Russell Gunn coming together right at the start, and Barry Mason got the 77 car very untidy, but Russell Gunn will lead him out of turns 1 and 2 as Ethan Geneve trying to make his way forward in car number 4. He's up into about 6th place from P10. The number 4 Falcon from Collie charging forward, but it's Russell Gunn your leader. Barry Mason sits in 2nd place from Steve Griffiths. Rowan Drysdale, Kane Munro back to 5th on the opening lap from car 4 of Ethan Geneve. Geneve now goes around the outside of Kane Munro into 5th place. Munro back to 6th from Hayden Norman as well. Rowan Drysdale gets a little bit untidy in front of Ethan Geneve, and Hayden Norman is right there to pounce. Hayden Norman from P12 is up in P4 on lap number 2. They come out of turn number 4 with 2 laps down and 8 remaining. In heat number 1 of the West Australian Street Stock title, it's Russell Gunn, well, 1.139 seconds from Barry Mason at 77. Steve Griffiths back in 3rd, and Hayden Norman from the final row from P11. He actually started on the 6th row, and he's up in 4th place, but it's Russell Gunn who leads at the moment in car number 72 from Kununurra. It's Gunn from Mason Griffiths. Hayden Norman is 4th as the yellow lights have come on. Looks like one facing the wrong way. It's car number 19 of Jamie Tilkerston. I didn't actually see what happened in the Ford Falcon. As we're back underway, 8 laps remaining. The WA Street Stock title, heat number 1. As Barry Mason looks to the inside, Russell Gunn and Steve Griffiths in car number 23, the Holden Commodore trying to find a way past. They race their way out of turn number 2 and down the back straight away. So they will sort themselves out further back in the field. And Hayden Norman is on the charge in car number 6 in P4. He looks to the inside of Barry Mason. Mason runs wide here in the front straight away. Oh, we got 2 together. The Commodore Steve Griffiths and 77 Barry Mason have got together. Coming into the front straight away, the two Commodores are battling over second and third place, and Griffiths nose first up against the concrete wall here in the front straight away. Barry Mason into the side of him, and I'll let the officials call that one. They came together as they raced their way to the front straight away for second and third place, and Barry Mason was out by the concrete wall. Steve Griffiths coming up the inside, and they've made wall-to-wall contact. The red lights have come on. The red lights are on, even though both cars have driven away from the accident scene. Steve Griffiths has got, looks like a fair bit of damage to the front of car number 23, the Holden Commodore. For nearly 7 minutes, we're back underway. Russell Gunn leads him into pits corner for the first time after the restart. Ryan Drysdale trying to work his way forward, and Ethan Genève now finds himself in fourth place in car number 4 as they go to turn 2 and down the back straight away. It's Russell Gunn who leads from Hayden Norman, who's just sitting closely behind the back bumper. Russell Gunn. Rowan Drysdale is in third place in car number 11 from Ethan Genève, and Phil Lockett has come from position number 12 and is up in fifth place in car number 199. There's further back, Peter Hutchins moves into sixth place. Kane Munro back to seventh. There's the two Ferris boys, and Barry Mason goes straight around the outside of them. And Mason now up into eighth place, and now we'll move around the outside of Kane Munro as Genève and Phil Lockett have got together further back in the field. And looks like Genève's had a half spin. Falls back to fifth place. Lockett and Genève battling over fourth and fifth place, but it's a race in two up front with 5.5 laps remaining. Seems to be tricky conditions for the competitors. A lot of cars having half spins and stuff like that at the moment. Ryan Drysdale now spins and falls back to fifth place. Genève now in the third. Phil Lockett is fourth from Rowan Drysdale, and Barry Mason to the centre of the field as they move into sixth place. Peter Hutchins is seventh from Kane Munro. Jeremy Ferris, Ben Ferris rounds him out. And Jamie Torgerson has taken the 19 car to the infield. 4 laps remaining, and it was just 0.47 of a second between Russell Gunn in 72 and car 6 of Hayden Norman. They go out of turn 2 with 3.5 laps remaining. Hayden Norman, this has been an outstanding drive to come from position number 11 and now challenging for the race lead. With 3 laps remaining, it's been a very eventful opening heat race of the WH Restock title. There's stuff happening all over the track. Cars scattered from one end of the racetrack to the other. Ethan Genève sits in third. Phil Lockett is fourth. From Rowan Drysdale, Barry Mason sits in sixth place. Peter Hutchins in seventh. From Kane Munro, Jeremy Ferris and Ben Ferris as the leaders now come up on the two Ferris cars with 2 laps remaining of the Carnarvon Speedway. This could prove costly for Russell Gunn. He just throws the Commodore down the inside of Ben Ferris, gets all of it out and tidy, and Hayden Norman throws the 6 car down the inside. The lap car's really starting to come into this one. Russell Gunn on the back bumper of Jeremy Ferris is the lap car. Kane Munro just ahead of Ferris as well. White flag on display, 1 to run. And Russell Gunn goes to the inside. Norman's going to zag when Gunn zigs. Through, come up on the back bumper of the slower car of Kane Munro. Russell Gunn moves down the inside of Kane Munro with half a lap remaining. I think Russell Gunn's got enough of a lead. He brings the 72 Commodore past the bar for the last time, and Russell Gunn from Kununurra will win the opening heat of the WH Restock title in 72. Hayden Norman Gallen in second. A long way back to Ethan Genève, who will be third in car 4. Phil Lockett will be fourth in 199. Rowan Drysdale will be fifth in car number 11. Barry Mason ended up getting back home in sixth place in 77. Peter Hutchins, car sounding like it's on 5 cylinders. He limped home for 7th. Jeremy Ferris will be 8th in 57. 9th was a 37 car of Kane Munro. And 10th in the final car running was Ben Ferris. The two Ferris boys and Kane Munro were both a lap down at the conclusion of that one. Jamie Torgerson in car number 19 completed 4 laps. And Steve Griffiths completed 2 laps. They'll be credited with 11th and 12th place respectively. But Russell Gunn, he knew he had to get the job done with the pole position start. He was very quick in official practice this afternoon in car 72. He was second quickest overall yesterday, and he wins the opening heat race of the WH Restock title by 0.685 of a second from Hayden Norman.